Check that out. Everybody's on. Everything is right. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got going on here. Checking out everything. Obviously, guys, this is a... Oh, that's a weird notification. That's odd. Shouldn't be there. Do. There we are. Live on the show. We are on the Facebooks. Got 3 more minutes. 3 minutes before we go to the full show on the radio and everything else. Live on the Facebooks, though. Hey, Erica. Glad you're there. Let's see what else we got going on here. Doo-ba-doo. Oh, man. Tell you what. What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. It's been fun. It's been long, but it's been fun. It's been nice. Let me see here. Oh, good. Got a bunch of people there. Got everything going there. Hello, everybody on the Mojo. So, how's it going, everybody? No? Yes? No? Anything? Not at all? Having a good Saturday? Good weekend? Anything? No? Maybe? I don't know. Making sure everything's correct, guys. I just want to make sure that when we get through to the live radio setup... Hey, my dad. Look at that. Let's go through the live radio setup here at about a minute and a half. Making sure everything runs right. Long, fun, nice. Yeah, exactly. Good job, Erica. Very nice, very nice. Glad you caught on. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Oh, how far are we? Got a minute left. 1 minute countdown before we go live. Live on everything else is what I mean. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. All right. Just so you guys can see me for a second. Hey guys, how's it going? Everything's good? Yeah? All right. Good times. All right, I'm going to transition back there. Let's see. All right, we got about 20 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and do radio silence, and I will see you guys on the other side of the hit. Hello, everybody. You're listening to the Defenders of American Exceptionalism live. You can find us on DOAE Show from pretty much every platform I can think of. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, what is it? The Twitters. Yeah, all those things. And if you follow us on Twitter, please use the hashtag I see what you did there, because I did. Also, you can find us on Mojo50 Radio. If you go to facebook.com/Mojo50 Radio, you can find us there. Also, we are live on Mojo as we speak. Oh, we're also on IPM Nation, Lanterns Media Network, and many, many other places. Pretty much anywhere you can find podcasts online, streaming, you'll find me and us. And that's the best thing. Also, make sure that you go to our website, doashow.com, and when you go there, you can sign up. You can become a Defender with us, or you can be a Shield Bearer for free. Shield Bearer for free, no problem. You can sign up. It just shows that you're a supporter of us. If you do want to go a little bit further and become a full Defender, that is $5 a month, $50 a year. And if you do that, if we have 25 of you that do that, I won't have to run commercials anymore, and you guys will actually be able to see the full show all the way through, no commercials on the live feeds. Of course, that excludes places that actually have a radio cutout, but anywhere where there's a live video feed, you'll be able to see it. It'll be good times. Hey, Brian, good to see you. Oh, it has been an action-packed week with nothing but the Kavanaughs and the Kavanaughs and the Kavanaughs and the Blasey Fords and the Kavanaughs and the Blasey Fords and the Blaze and the Kavanaugh. I kind of need a drink. I mean, really. That's the only thing that has been on this entire week. I searched and I searched and I searched and I found stuff. Luckily, I found stuff that we can talk about. But it took a while, and I'm sorry. Because my goodness, what the heck is up with us? What is wrong with us that we are so ensconced in this sort of stupidity? Oh, goodness. Okay, so just to kind of give a brief rundown of everything that's been going on with all situations of Kavanaugh and this thing. All right, so here's the thing. If you listen to the testimonies of both Kavanaugh and Ford, you would have believed both. That's it. Both of them were very emotional. They were very raw. Everything about them said that they were telling the truth. Both of them. But that's political theater for you. You can't tell by just listening to the people. That's why you have to have evidence. I'm sorry. You got to have evidence. So here's a rundown of the top stories afterwards. Let me see. Trump has told the FBI to extend the investigation into Brett Kavanaugh into 1 week. Let me see what else we got going on. Apparently, Lindsey Graham grew a set of balls, at least for that one series of events. Oh, so many things. Oh, yeah, the Ford's lawyers said that they want the investigation to be extended permanently, which means that the hearing will never finish. Oh, God, there's so many things, guys. Look. Exactly. I think my dad said it best. Blah, 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 blah. And usually I love the blah, blah, blah. But not today. It is so wrong. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why can't we just, smack them in the face and all tell them to go home and learn how to actually do their job? I would love to do that. That would be amazing to do. And actually, what was it? What was his name? Oh, crud. That British talk show host guy that Ben Shapiro put down on when he was still a teenager and literally just reamed him left to right on his own show. That guy, Pierce, that guy, Pierce. He actually got it right. He was really emotional about it, but if you go and you read his story about the Kavanaugh dealings, he got it right. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but he did. And you want to know how right he was? The Daily Wire ran his story. They picked it up and they ran his story, and that's run by Ben Shapiro. So that should tell you that he was right and on the money. Because if somebody that so destroyed you so many years ago comes around and pulls a story of yours to say that you did it right, you did it right. So what are you going to do? I mean, he did good. Oy. Oh, other good news. There is a special announcement. Don't forget, special announcement. You'll want to stick around to the very end for all those who've been wondering so many, many things. Special announcement coming in. Very end of the show. I mean, not really the very end, but the last segment of the show should be the top of the last segment. It'll be there. It'll be there, B square. Yeah, that. So what did we learn from Kavanaugh in this hearing? We learned that none of us want to be in politics. None of us want to be politicians. No one wants to come into the Senate and give any sort of testimony. And no one wants a job interview like this. So we can all agree that all of them should just go home and we should elect brand new people. And that should be it. End of story. I mean, come on. Really? Oh, I think I missed a bell there. You'll find it in a few minutes. I'm sure Erica will actually say something about that. Oh, what else happened? Oh my gosh, there were so many things going on. Oh, my wife's birthday. Yeah, okay, fine. My wife's birthday happened. And that's why I've been in such a rush today to get everything going and get all my stuff taken care of here. I tell you what, if there was somebody else that helped me do the show, I might have been able to celebrate my wife's birthday the entire day. But whatever, no big deal. I mean, that's only personal things. No, I'm just playing. My wife's actually on the sidelines over there talking about her birthday and how I should be over there with her. But I'm sitting here in front of you, and I appreciate you guys being right here with me. That's a good idea. You like that? You like the fact that we're just going to vote them all out, or we're just going to let them all go? Everybody go. Everybody's go. No more. Go. Get away. And then we vote brand new people in there, brand new blood, nobody that knows anything about what they're saying. Not to get too personal, Dad. But you have to be able to speak fluently at the moment. Love you. I love you. Anyway, besides that, the Kavanaugh thing and all of that mess going on, there was nothing went on in politics that anybody knew anything about, except for all of the stories that we're going to get to. And by that, well, there was a typhoon. We're not going to talk about that tonight, but there was a typhoon and hundreds and hundreds of people died, and that's terrible. But nobody over here knows about it. Nobody over here knows about it. And that's because we've all been entranced by a woman giving a testimony that she can't corroborate, and a man trying to defend his honor, and two families torn apart because of politics, and nothing more than politics. I thought about I don't remember how long, but I've been thinking about getting into politics for years. Like actual politics, actually becoming a politician. No, I'm not going to do it. I can't do that. I can't do that to my family. Like, just seeing what happened today, a man who for 35 years has been so squeaky clean that he has passed 6 separate FBI investigations. I can't. I mean, I have a couple traffic tickets. I mean, that's gonna kill me right there. More than likely, somebody's gonna say I did something stupid. Heck. Really, Dad? Hashtag you too. Hashtag you too. I love family. You guys are awesome. Oh, so, no, I'm not doing it, Erica. I am not doing it. The trauma that would affect my children. I already affect enough trauma in their lives just by being me. No, I'm not going to do that. When we come back, we have some actual stories to get to. We'll talk about that and a few other things. We'll be right back.
Life insurance is one of those things that just about everybody needs, but few people actually have. Hey, if you die unexpectedly without life insurance, guess what? You'll leave your family with even a bigger mess. Life insurance will help replace your family's income. It'll help cover burial expenses. Life insurance can even help pay off debt like credit cards and medical bills. Life insurance can even pay for college. And if you own a business and you die, life insurance can help your business from collapsing. It can even help cover estate taxes. Life insurance has never been more affordable and needed. Plus, you can always shop around even if you have a plan and save some money. So call the Life Insurance Quote Line right now for free pricing information.
800-915-9542. 800-915-9542. 800-915-9542. That's 800-915-9542.
Hey, this is Dylan and Steven from Defenders of American Exceptionalism, here to give you the facts about hydration.
Thirst pains are real. Chronic joint pains, headaches, and ulcers can often spell dehydration. Water's needed to carry acidic waste away from the cells, and when we're dehydrated, these wastes don't get carried away, leading our nerves to interpret it as pain.
If you're tired, it may be dehydration. One study found that a mere drop in water levels in the body can cause a 25 to 30% loss in energy. Even a 3% drop can cause fuzzy thinking, brain fog, and a slower metabolism.
How do you remedy this? Some people may ask.
Earthwater. Go to earthwater.com/DOAE show to get yours now.
These bottles are packed with 70 plus trace minerals, 9.5 pH balance, no carbs, sugars, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, chemicals, or calories.
It's organic, gluten-free, and vegan as well because it's, well, water.
And with this high active carbon and molecular oxygen levels and antioxidants, it will hydrate you the way to a better life.
That's earthwater.com/DOAE show to get your bottles today.
earthwater.com/DOAE show.
According to a 2017 Gallup poll, 85% of Americans hate their jobs. 85%. And most of those people will continue to hate their jobs over something as simple as updating and formatting their resume. Let Nicole's resume renewal service help you gain a leg up in an already competitive job market. Please go to www.facebook.com/Nicole's resume renewal service and relieve yourself of the worry of an outdated resume. Use the promo code DEFENDERS and receive $10 off your order of a resume cover letter package. That's www.facebook.com/Nicole's resume renewal service. Don't be part of that 85%. Log on today at www.facebook.com/Nicole's resume renewal service and use the promo code DEFENDERS for $10 off.
And we're back. You're listening to Defenders of American Exceptionalism. I love you guys. All the way through all the breaks, everybody commenting. It's hilarious. You know what else is funny? Elon Musk. And I mean, not just his persona and everything else about him and his wacky face and pretty much everything that is Elon Musk. The fact that, his biggest company takes all the money from the government and all that other jazz. The biggest part that is really funny to me is that Elon Musk was forced to resign for 3 years and pay $20 million or forfeit $20 million in Tesla. Why? Because he's being punished by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Why? Because they control everything that Tesla does. Elon Musk, yes, it does sound like a perfume. I agree. You deserve a bell. All right. The settlement is Musk's penalty for a market-scrambling joke that he tweeted about 2 months ago, announcing a $420 takeover price for the company, expressing $420 as slang for marijuana use. When questioned by the SEC, Musk fessed up that he'd settled on the $420 figure in order to make a dumb weed joke to impress his current girlfriend, which he was dating at the time of the joke. I guess her name is Singer Grimes. Weird. Musk will remain chief executive of Tesla. The SEC said in an announcement settlement Saturday, but he must add 2 independent directors and submit the company's monitoring to his communications and investors. In accepting the settlement terms, Musk has never admitted nor denied that SEC civil allegiance allegations that he committed fraud by misleading his investors. Guys, he made a joke on Twitter. Yes, it was about his business. And yes, it was a bad joke. And yes, it put everybody into a frenzy because it was about a multi-billion-dollar business. So I guess he kind of deserves it because he's a moron for being such a smart person. The SEC slap comes 2 months after the billionaire earned the Fed's ire with a Wall Street blindsiding of August 7th tweet, teasing that he planned to take the company private and teasing that Tesla was taking private at $420, funding secured. Market chaos ensued, obviously. The shares skyrocketed up to $16 in 5 minutes to $371.07. So Tesla went from $16 to $371 because he announced on Twitter something that wasn't real. Oops. Musk must. Now he can't even do anything stupid, like, I don't know, write a tweet without somebody coming up behind him and making sure that his tweets are okay to say. Hey, Donna. All right. This is kind of like the same issue that we have with our president. And here's what I mean. Donald Trump tweets a whole bunch of crap and gets everybody pissed off. Elon Musk tweeted a bunch of crap, got everybody in a tizzy, and then got the federal government pissed off. It's not good either way, guys. I understand you make billions of dollars or millions of dollars or however much you think you have or you claim to have and however much you think your companies are worth. But that still doesn't give you the right to do something like that. Now, I am a free speech absolutist, so technically, yes, he does have the right. He has the right to say whatever the hell he wants, as long as he's willing to take the consequences, which it looks like he is. Or if it actually jeopardizes our nation's security because, well, there's a few things that you can't say, especially if you have, top secret clearances. Just saying. Elon Musk is the same guy that says that we have to colonize Mars in the next 20 years, or else when the AI overlords finally take over the world, mankind will no longer be. And the funny thing is, among people who are intelligent or considered intelligent, he is not alone in that factor. Something that most people would consider a sci-fi movie, these people consider a daily basis, which is kind of odd to me, and it's rather undiscerning. Victoria's Secret is more secure. Very nice, sir. Very nice, sir. As long as she has it top secret. Deadpan humor doesn't really work as much as it should. I really, really wish it worked a little bit better, and I really wish it worked better because I would have somebody else here with me. Nonetheless, oh yeah, remember, end of the show, special announcement. You'll want to keep up. It's there. You know, Tesla's been kind of off anyway. SpaceX, Tesla, pretty much everything that Elon Musk does. It's all government subsidized. He makes his millions off of our tax dollars, or his billions. He makes all of his billions off of our tax dollars. He is a crony capitalist. And while he is incredibly intelligent and also stupid at the same time, he is the type of person that is willing to take what is everything that's given to him and utilize it to the best potential that he has, including ties with the government. This is something that nobody should be doing in business. If you are a business and you are taking federal money and you don't think there's going to be strings attached, making millions and millions of dollars off of my taxes with nothing to show for it, in many cases, for a lot of your investments, for most of the things that you've done in your companies, you haven't had the type of breakthroughs that would push a person to believe that the government should be funding your stuff. Now, at the same point in time, you are the only company constantly going back and forth through space, into space and back, without destroying an aircraft or a shuttle. That's good times. That is great times. But at the same point in time, you're using our government's funds just to make a practical joke. And to do it on Twitter. And to screw with the stock market. I really don't appreciate that, dude. And apparently neither does the federal government. Good job there. And I hope it hurts you as much as it should. Brian, I've already gotten off of the Ford stuff. I'm not going to talk about the $900,000 that she got in a GoFundMe page to support her family. That's silly. I'm not going to do that. But up ahead, we have more stories that'll blow your mind. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Attention business owners and independent contractors. This is a money-saving message from Tax Mediation Services. If your business owes $20,000 or more in taxes, we can help you today, right now. Listen, dealing with the IRS is no picnic. It's an intimidating and extremely stressful process, and you don't want to go it alone. Our attorneys know every law, every tax break, and every possible opportunity to help you resolve and reduce your tax debt. And if you owe more than $20,000, you may be at the top of their hit list. So don't take your tax debt lightly, because it will not go away on its own. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, your home, and even shut down your business. Call our tax experts today at 1-800-249-8901 and let us deal with the IRS while you focus on your business. That's 1-800-249-8901. Again, 800-249-8901.
So you're looking for a job, right?
Wait, no, should I be? I mean, I always keep my options open, but should I?
Well, We'll talk about that after this gets on. But if you happen to be looking for a job, one of the most important things you will need is an updated and current resume.
Are you trying to tell me something here?
Nicole's Resume Renewal Service is where you should go take your resume to the next level.
I really don't understand. Have you seen what happens when you try to go it alone?
Go to facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service to get your resume in top shape. And don't forget to use the promo code Defenders for $10 off any resume package.
Is this because we aren't going daily right now?
That's facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service. That's facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service with the promo code Defenders for $10 off.
Is this really for me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, seriously. Is this for me?
Nah, it's water under the bridge.
Do you have a retirement account worth more than $100,000? Pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you. Gold is a better way. Gold is a better way to protect your retirement, a better way to grow your retirement, and better than everything you're currently doing inside your retirement account. At Advantage Gold, we're certain that gold is going higher in price and going to outperform stocks and bonds. We've created the world's first gold protection retirement platform ever built. If you have an IRA or 401k, you can get your free access. Once you see it, you'll have no choice but to agree. Gold is a better way. And all you need to do is call our recorded line for your special quote. You can join the site for free. Just call now to get your code. 800-932-2605. 800-932-2605. 800-932-2605. That's 800-932-2605.
And we're back. So let me ask you a quick question. If I was to tell you that the defense spending bill that was just passed, they were using $1 million for something, what would you think it was? Defense spending. I would personally think that it would be on something in defense. No. Here's the headline. Defense spending bill includes $1 million for gender advisory and training on gender issues. That's right, you heard me. $1 million. The House of Representatives passed a defense spending bill Wednesday that included $1 million for gender advisory and training on gender perspectives, according to the Washington Free Beacon. Under an amendment sponsored by Democrats and passed by voice vote, the measure is intended to give women a voice during diplomatic negotiations. When women's voices are heard, they can be catalyst for change, especially when it comes to peace. That was a quote from Louise Frankel. Obviously, that's not her voice. Said after her amendment was included in the spending bill. I'm thrilled the amendment securing funding for women in security efforts passed today, which will, 1, provide $3 million for our military branches to implement the Women, Peace, and Security Act. Women, Peace, and... All right. Helping countries to integrate women into security efforts, and 2, provide the Department of Defense $1 million to hire gender advisors who will assist in military missions and training to make sure more women are involved in foreign operations. Women can create long-lasting peace. Let's give them a seat at the table. Hey, Frankel, I thought the entire feminist movement of this third wave was to say that there was no difference between men and women. So why is there a bill saying that women have to be part of the negotiation? I thought they were the same. There's no point in it if they're the same. What are you saying? You saying there's a difference between men and women? What is wrong with you, you misogynist Frankel? Sexist. The text of the amendment calls for $900,000 for the training of the meaningful participation of women and $100,000 for the training of gender perspectives. Specifically, the amendment states that it allocates $3 million for training on gender perspectives and full-time advisors on women, peace, and security. At each of the combatants commands the Office of Security and Defense, the Defense Security Cooperations Agency, and the Joint Staff. $900,000 for training on the meaningful participation of the women throughout Foreign National Security Forces Capability Program, and for the collection of gender disaggregated data. Gender disaggregated Gemini cricket, guys, in that programming. And $100,000 for the training of gender perspectives at the war colleges and research on women's contributions to security, National Defense University Institute, and the National Security Studies. Joining Frankel on the measure were the following Democrats: Bill Keating, Jackie Speer, and Norma Torres. That's Massachusetts and 2 Californias. Sorry. That's a sandwich right there. Anyway, the $670 billion spending measure overwhelmingly passed Wednesday and awaited the President Trump to sign it. By the way, he signed it, but this stuff was in it. That's called pork, and stupid pork at that. Which also leads me to this. Williams University corruption. This is from the Daily Wire. It's from Heather McDonald. I am thankful that increasing attention is being paid to the dire state of higher education in our country. The Diversity Delusion, by the way, Heather McDonald, its subtitle captures much of the book's content, how race and gender pandering corrupt the university and undermine our culture. This is a book. Check it out. It's called The Diversity Delusion, How Race and Gender Pandering Corrupt the University and Undermine Our Culture. Part of the gender pandering at our university is seen as an effort to satisfy diversity-obsessed National Science Foundation and National Institute of Health, each of which give millions of dollars and grant money to the universities. If these universities don't make an effort to diversify their science, their STEM programs, that's science, technology, engineering, and math, they risk losing millions of dollars in grants, which means they can't do any of it. They have to do this. They can't just be good universities. At UCLA, scientists say all across the country, the big question now is in STEM is how can we promote more women and minorities by lowering the requirements we have previously set for graduate-level students, McDonald says. Mathematical problem solving is being de-emphasized in STEM in favor for more qualitative group projects. The pace of undergraduate physics education is being slowed, like No Child Left Behind, so that no one gets left behind. Wait a second, I think I just said that. Diversity-crazed people ignore the fact that there are systematic differences in race and sex that influence various outcomes, like what they want to do. Males outperform females at the highest levels of math. Not at all math, not in general math, but the highest levels. However, males are overrepresented at the lowest levels of math competency. Because we don't care at the low levels. If we can't do it, we don't want to do it, and we stop. In 2016, the number of males scoring above 700 in math of the SAT was nearly twice as high as the number of females scoring that same number. There are 2.5 males in the U.S. in the top 0.1% of math ability for every female. And the STEM programs should be represented by this. But they can't because of fairness. Fairness. Social fairness. In terms of careers, females are more people-centered than males. That might explain why females make up 75% of workers in healthcare-related fields, but only 14% in engineering. And 25% in computer workers. Nearly 82% of obstetrics and gynecology medical residents in 2016 were women. It's a lot of doctors. 82%. McDonald asked sarcastically, is gynecology based against males? Or are females selecting where they want to work? It sounds like if we allowed women to choose where they wanted to go, and we allowed them to prove that they are worth going to those places without any other standard other than scientific method, they would choose to go in a field where they relate to other people more often than how they would relate to numbers and math. Now, there are obviously outliers to all of these situations, but that's not what this is trying to point out. What this is trying to point out is very simple. You can't force a square peg into a round hole. And by doing so, you are hurting society. You are making us dumber. Dumber. And it's bad. It's bad for all of us. It's very bad. It's horrible. It's so terrible. So very, very bad. The Diversity Delusion documents academic practices that fall just shy of lunacy at many universities. Oh my gosh. So this book, written by a woman, tells us all about the stupidity of these universities that we've been shouting about for the past, 15 years, 20 years, with the diversity regiment, how, helping people, giving people a hand out doesn't give them a hand up? No. You don't say. Maybe, instead of trying to force these people into these places or to keep people out that obviously deserve to be there, maybe we should just, let people do their jobs, learn their field of choice, and if they succeed at high levels, let them succeed at higher levels. The more you try to force people out and push people that aren't really qualified in, the worse our society is going to be overall, and the less likely we're going to get through any of this, especially once AI kicks in. Couple other things here. Oh, did you know that Israel found out that Iran has a secret atomic warehouse in Tehran? No? So the New York Post reported this. The Netanyahu told the General Assembly of the United Nations on Thursday. Was anybody caring? No, because everybody was freaking watching Kavanaugh. Nobody cares about this. Today, I am disclosing for the first time that Iran has another secret facility in Tehran, a secret atomic warehouse for storing massive amounts of equipment and material for Iran's secret nuclear program. That was a quote from the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu from Israel. According to Reuters, he added, "Since we raided the archive, they've been busy cleaning out the atomic warehouse. Just last month, they removed 15 kilo of radioactive material." That's crazy. When we come back, we have a special announcement. Listen carefully.
Remember in the beginning, when you first started to build a life for you and your family? You never imagined it would come to this. Instead of living your dreams, you're living with debt. In fact, it's smothering you. Now there's a way you can take back control with one simple call. If you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, you qualify to receive a free, no-obligation consultation on how to get rid of that debt for good. Call the Debt Helpline now. We work on your behalf to reduce your debt. We specialize in credit cards, retail store cards, and medical bills. One simple call is all it takes to get the ball rolling to a debt-free life. Stop living with debt and start living your dreams. Call the Debt Helpline now.
800-648-9176. 800-648-9176. 800-648-9176. That's 800-648-9176.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control over your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank account, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problems now by calling the experts at Tax Mediation Services and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. Tax Mediation Services is accredited by the Better Business Bureau. Call now for a free case review and a price protection guaranteed quote.
Call Tax Mediation Services now at 800-327-2381. That's 800-327-2381. 800-327-2381.
Hey, this is Dylan and Steven from Defenders of American Exceptionalism, here to give you the facts about hydration.
Thirst pains are real. Chronic joint pains, headaches, and ulcers can often spell dehydration. Water's needed to carry acidic waste away from the cells, and when we're dehydrated, these wastes don't get carried away, leading our nerves to interpret it as pain.
If you're tired, it may be dehydration. One study found that a mere drop in water levels in the body can cause a 25 to 30% loss in energy. Even a 3% drop can cause fuzzy thinking, brain fog, and a slower metabolism.
How do you remedy this? Some people may ask.
Earthwater. Go to earthwater.com/DOAE show to get yours now.
These bottles are packed with 70 plus trace minerals, 9.5 pH balance, no carbs, sugars, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, chemicals, or calories.
It's organic, gluten-free, and vegan as well because it's, well, water.
And with its high active carbon and molecular oxygen levels and antioxidants, it will hydrate you the way to a better life.
That's earthwater.com/DOAE show to get your bottles today.
Earthwater.com/DOAE show.
Hey guys, Dylan, Defenders of American Exceptionalism. I know a lot of y'all have been sitting around asking a lot of questions. Where's Dylan? What's going on? Why is Steven solo? Is he coming back? Is there something wrong? Is Dylan leaving the show? Why is Steven so serious? Etc., etc., etc. So many things that have gone down. So many questions have been hit. So I thought I would come on here, do a small little video, kind of keep y'all in the loop of what's going on, let you know what's going down. First things first, I am alive and I'm well. As you can tell, the bearded wonder is here. I have had some personal family issues that kind of crept up suddenly, and were very. I had no other choice, unfortunately. When you have a full-time gig plus family plus trying to build something like the show like we're doing now and doing things like that, you don't have a lot of wiggle room. And unfortunately, when something goes down, usually it's the smallest thing that has to go first. And unfortunately, I had to step back from the show. Good news is it's not permanent. God willing, it's not permanent. I do plan on coming back. The bad news is I'm not 100% sure when. Tentatively, I do not plan on it being any later than the first of the year. I know, a lot of you just went, oh my God, the first of the year, that's a long time. Yes and no. It's just to put it to you guys without going into too much detail, it's that serious. I have to have the time to kind of get everything together to make sure all of the ducks are in a row. before I dive back into the show. I do want to come back. I am ready to come back. God knows I've missed talking to you guys. So much news has gone by, and I have had so much to say about it, and I just haven't been able to because I needed to put my attention elsewhere. But again, I am coming back. That's the tentative plan. It could be tomorrow. It could be tomorrow, or next Wednesday show. It could be anytime. My latest goal is the first of the year. Having said that, there's also a lot of things I'm doing. Just because I'm not on the show, just because I'm not in the studio with Steven and we're not knocking it out like we've been doing, doesn't mean anything's not being handled with the show. Okay, I'm still running a lot of things from behind the scenes. I'm still trying to set a lot of awesome things up. There's a lot of plans, a lot of talking, things going behind the scenes. So I am trying to take advantage of this situation, and I may not be on the air, but I'm still trying to get things together for, the show. So hopefully when it's all set up to when I do come back, then I can have a lot lined up and set and ready to go, and I don't have to try and juggle that as I'm doing the show, as I'm doing, life. I really want to thank you guys for thinking about me, keeping me in your thoughts and your prayers. I really do appreciate it. They mean a lot to me. I appreciate especially y'all's support, sticking around and being there for Steven as he's by himself doing all this. I know this is not easy for him, but thank you guys so much for what y'all do, for being a part of it. Again, I'll be around. Who knows? You might get, a couple more videos like this just as me to say, hey, what's up? I might even be able to sneak in, 15 minutes or so as a Skype in call to the show at some point. There's a lot going down. I know this sucks. Believe me, no one else feels as bad about it as I do. This has been my baby for almost 2 years now, and having to let it go for a moment has been a little hard. But having said that, it was a very much needed decision. Again, God willing, it's not permanent. Really planning on coming back. I just need to make sure that my ducks are in a row and squared up on my end here. So, but continue to check us out. Continue to follow Mojo50. Continue to help the guys out over there. Continue to support the show. So many things going ready to come down. So many plans I'm trying to do, videos and things like that I'm trying to put together. We just need y'all supporting and sticking us out, and we appreciate what y'all have done so far. I'm gonna check in as soon as I can. Maybe like I said, another video. Probably would be more likely it'll happen. Also planning on making a sneak appearance between now and the allotted time I'm coming back. But again, everybody, you guys are family. We're going to keep you guys in the loop as best as humanly possible. So with that being said, guys, have a great night. Make sure you tune in. Follow Steven. Give him support. Give him love. And I will talk to you guys later on. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
And just like that, you get a little bit of taste of Dylan. So, like you said, obviously, we love you guys. We want you guys around here. We want everything to happen with us. We want you guys to grow as we grow. And like I've told you, it's probably a good place to plug it in. 25 Defenders, either on the monthly or the annual. And we'll be able to stop having to worry about the commercial playbacks. And when we do that, that'll be easier for you guys. You'll be able to keep track. I won't have to go this in and out, back and forth. Obviously, anywhere live that actually does a real audio feed that has their own radio, like Mojo50, those are still going to have commercials. But on the video side, you'll be able to see everything that goes on behind the scenes. So go to the DOAshow.com site, go to the membership page, click on there, become a Defender with us, and help us grow. All right. So, one last thing before we close. Did you know that Tennessee has a drug problem? I memean, I don't follow sports, but apparently I've heard that they have a drug problem. They get drug up and down the field all the time. But anyway, But this is a different sort of drug problem. You see, the pharmacies in Clay County, Tennessee, caught the attention of the FDA. The DEA, sorry. Federal agents, because they were buying enough drugs in the pharmacies to provide 270 pain pills for every man, woman, and child that lived in the county. The DEA began investigating the area last year. The government agencies track how controlled substances move through the counties and use databases to flag locations and physicians who with high numbers of prescriptions. Clay County has just 7,800 residents. Its only city, Salina, has a few antique stores, churches, diners, and 4 pharmacies, according to the TV station. The DEA says that the pharmacies bought a total of 1.5 million pills last year. Basically, it comes out to being 270 pills per person for every man, woman, child, which is impossible, says Martin Reed, Division Program Manager of DEA. Apparently, he has never been to an old folks' home, as you will find that every day, every person in a old folks' home has at least 25 pills to swallow in a day. Tara Anderson, owner of Anderson Hometown Pharmacies, claims she's done nothing wrong. She has nothing to hide, she says. She owns one of the drugstores and received a surprise inspection by the DEA on August 27th. Agents conducted an audit to compare what was prescribed with the drugstores, what they had in stock. Anderson told the TV station the pain medication was prescribed due to the county's aging workforce. Oh my God, it's a bunch of old people. The business owners also claim her customers come from local prescribers, but doctors in Clay County told the TV station it isn't them. Huh, well that's weird. So what's the outcome? Reed told the news outlets that the DEA investigation is continuing. We're not really sure where this is headed, but we can tell you that it's not normal for a small population to be giving out that many pills in such a small area. The end result could include fines, criminal charges, or closing of the pharmacies. The investigation is expected to be completed within a few weeks. About 72,000 people in the U.S. died from drug overdoses last year, roughly 4 times the number of people who died from homicides. That's pretty harsh. And yeah, it could be a lot of things. It could be Teladoc. It could be local doctors in the area. They're saying that they're not the ones that are prescribing all the medications. It could be that these are, just being pushed through the hospitals or anything else. I sure hope that this one lady and everybody else is not actually trying to do any sort of illegal drugs or anything like that, or they're trying to take prescriptions how they shouldn't be. Please always take your prescribed drugs as prescribed, and always throw them out if they're bad. Anyway, that is the show for tonight. You got to hear a little bit from Dylan, got to hear a lot from me, and hopefully we'll get to hear a lot more from you. Check us out on everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, Stitcher, all those places, /DOAE show. You can find us there. Go to DOAEshow.com. Grab a shirt. We'll be waiting for you. See you next time.